Hi, my name is Robin Wong, and in this video I want to talk about why I think the Olympus E-M1 Mark II is the best value Micro Four Thirds professional camera that you can get today. Let's do this! The Olympus E-M1 Mark II was launched in 2016. I bought it in 2017. I've been using this camera for the past 4 years for countless professional jobs as well as for my own personal projects. Although there are a lot of other newer cameras now from Olympus, the E-M1 Mark III, the E-M1X, I still think that the E-M1 Mark II holds a great value. It still performs incredibly well even today in 2021. It can still deliver fantastic results, and I would still highly recommend this camera to anyone. Reason number one, you get the best possible image quality from any Micro Four Thirds camera. This is not the latest camera from Olympus, but it has the 20 megapixel image sensor, the same image sensor that is used in the latest Olympus cameras like the E-M1X or E-M1 Mark III. That means that even if you're not using the latest camera from Olympus, if you have this E-M1 Mark II with you, or if you are considering to upgrade to E-M1 Mark II from your older cameras, rest assured that you're getting the same image quality from any newer Olympus cameras. Same resolution, same dynamic range, and same high ISO performance. And some will complain, oh, it's a Micro Four Thirds sensor, it's not good enough, it's not as good as the full frame camera, but to me, it is more than sufficient to get the job done. I have enough dynamic range to stretch my image to recover details from the highlight and shadow region. I have enough high ISO performance to shoot in low light situation, though I must confess, I also use the f1.8 and f1.2 Pro lenses from Olympus. And it has enough resolution for the photography that I do. I do wedding photography, portraits, event coverage, lifestyle products. Your mileage may vary from me. It all depends on what kind of photography that you do. If you need like 100 megapixels, or you constantly shoot in a cave or in a dimly lit situation where you need to bump up your high ISO, you encounter like seriously crazy dynamic range situation, then maybe this is not the best camera for you. But for all the photography that I do as a professional photographer, the 20 megapixel image sensor in this E-M1 Mark II has delivered fantastic results. My clients have been very happy with my deliveries, and that's the most important thing. The camera, E-M1 Mark II, gets the job done. Number two, powerful image stabilization. When my ex-colleague told me, that time I was working for Olympus when the E-M1 Mark II was launched, he said, hey Robin, have you tried the image stabilization? You can handhold down to 4 seconds or 5 seconds long and still get sharp images with the E-M1 Mark II. I told him, I don't believe you. That's a lot of bull crap, because if I can handhold down to half a second or even 1 second, which we can do with the E-M1, the original, before this camera, right? I'll be already very happy. I don't think they can miraculously just handhold the camera for 4 to 5 seconds long. It's just unthinkable. And when I finally try the camera myself and see that I can actually do that, hand-holding the camera down to 5 seconds long and still come out with sharp results, I was mind blown. Seriously, it is not about asking you to shoot at crazy shutter speeds. I'm not asking you to take 5 seconds long shots all the time, no. If you can take sharp images at 4 seconds shutter speed or 5 seconds shutter speeds, it means that all the dangerously slow shutter speeds like 1/10 of a second, 1/20th of a second, or even half a second shutter speed, you can confidently get sharp results. You don't have to constantly worry about the camera shake. That is an equation that has been taken out after Olympus introduced this powerful 5-axis image stabilization. It just adds another layer of security it boosts the confidence of you using the camera to nail the shot. It doesn't matter what lens you use, whether it's wide angle, a short telephoto lens, or a longer telephoto lens like the 40-150 Pro, you will get consistently sharp images again and again thanks to the 5-axis image stabilization in the camera. Now I know that the newer cameras like the E-M1X and the E-M1 Mark III has even more powerful image stabilization, but I think that the E-M1 Mark II's image stabilization is already so good. It is a huge jump from the older E-M5 Mark II or the E-M1 original. You can significantly feel how much better and steadier the image stabilization really is, and it just opens up a whole world of opportunities for you to shoot. Number 3, excellent handling. A lot of photographer reviewers overlook this important factor when they talk about cameras. I personally believe that the E-M1 Mark II has the best handling of all cameras out there. The hand gripping area, it just fits my fingers and hands almost perfectly. It feels natural, and as I handle the camera, it's just so comfortable. I don't feel any pain or discomfort when I'm shooting with the camera for long shooting durations. I do wedding photography in Malaysia. It starts before sunrise and it ends all the way past midnight. It is extremely important to have a very good handling camera so that you don't feel any discomfort or pain during your shooting process. That's of course very important. If you are a professional photographer, you will truly appreciate the handling of the camera. Number 4, autofocus system. Let's get this out of the way. Yes, the E-M1 Mark III and the E-M1X have better autofocus system than the E-M1 Mark II. The E-M1 Mark III has the intelligent subject detection. You can detect the bird and track the motorsports, while the E-M1 Mark III has starry sky autofocus. You can focus on the stars almost perfectly, and it also has a more advanced face tracking feature. I'm not denying that. In certain situations, the E-M1 Mark III and the E-M1X will perform better than the E-M1 Mark II. Stripping those away, saying that you don't need to shoot the stars, you don't need the advanced bird detection or motorsports detection, if you can live without these features, looking at the core of the autofocus system, the phase detection system, the 121-point autofocus system, the E-M1 Mark II performs almost just as well as the E-M1X and E-M1 Mark III. I have no issue using the E-M1 Mark II reliably, nailing very high hit rate in all the jobs that I've done in the past few years. I seldom miss my shots. The autofocus is extremely reliable, it is fast, I can take the shot almost instantaneously, and it just gets the job done. That's what we want. We want to be able to capture moments, react reflexively, and the camera just grab the shot. And the E-M1 Mark II has given me very high confidence in getting those shots. And I think the autofocus is one of the best available for micro four thirds. Of course, if you want the best of the best, then you have to go to E-M1X or E-M1 Mark III. My reason number 5 is reliability. Now, Jimmy Chang from Red 35, he has talked about why he switched over to Olympus, and the one thing that convinced him to switch over was reliability of the Olympus OMD system. I'll put the link to the video up here, please check it out. I agree with Jimmy. This E-M1 Mark II has been almost fail-proof. It is reliable, it is very well constructed. The body is made of magnesium alloy, it feels really solid in hand. When you hold a camera, you know that this is very well made camera. And it is weather sealed. You have seen me being trapped in thunderstorm multiple times. It just rains suddenly in Malaysia, and I have the E-M1 Mark II in my hands, and I don't have to worry about the camera having problems. I actually have to worry about myself more and try to take care of my health and not fall sick, especially during this COVID-19 pandemic season. The cameras will survive, I may not. So having that weather sealing or reliability on the camera, to me, is extremely crucial, because if I'm doing a professional shoot for a client, say an outdoor event, if it suddenly rains and the event goes on, I can't just tell my clients, oh, I'm sorry, it's raining, my camera cannot survive, I need to protect my equipment. I can't say that. They pay me to shoot, so rain or shine, I have to be there with my camera and take the shots and deliver it to the clients, right? So having a camera that is truly weather sealed and can take some beating, and it's reliable in any conditions, that give me a peace of mind. I can just grab the camera and focus on photography itself, focus on the job at hand, and get the shots to deliver to clients. To me, that is extremely important. It sets apart what a professional camera truly is from any other cameras out there. All in all, I genuinely believe that the Olympus OMD E-M1 Mark II is the best value micro four thirds camera that you can get today, and it can still perform incredibly well, delivering fantastic results. Do you own one yourself? If you have been shooting with the E-M1 Mark II, share your experience using the camera in the comments below. I would love to hear from you. If you're thinking of upgrading to E-M1 Mark II from say E-M1, E-M5 Mark II, or any other cameras before that, rest assured, this is a great option. You will not regret it. If you've found my sharing useful, please consider buying me a cup of coffee, or you can contribute to my PayPal, links in the description below on how you can do that. Any small contribution goes a long way and help me to continue making similar videos and publish them right here. Please give me a thumbs up, please subscribe, and I'll see you again in the next one. Until then, stay safe, go out to take more photographs if you can. Bye-bye.